deal with aptitude. Okay, today we'll discuss about time and work. Time and work, right? Time and work means we'll go with an example. The first example, chalo, we'll consider one. Here in this case, A is a guy and he complete a work in 12 days, right? That means if we engage A alone for that particular work, right? For that particular work, he complete the total work in 12 days. For the same work, if we engage B, he complete the total work in 6 days. Got it? If we engage A alone, he complete the work in 12 days, and if we engage B alone for that particular work, he complete the total work in 6 days. Now the question is, if we engage A and B together, right? If we engage A and B together for the particular work, same work which is done by A and B, right? Now they complete the total work in how many days? Now the question is clear. A complete a work in 12 days and B complete the same work in 6 days. Now the question is, if we engage A and B together for that particular work, they complete the total work in how many days? Got it? Now what happened? Now we'll go with an example. I'll show you an example here. Assume that, right, this is the wall and here is the person who is going to construct this wall, right? Now the condition is this candidate, will go with this candidate is A, right? That means A complete the total wall in 4 days. The condition is the wall must be completed in 4 days. Got it? Now what this person will do, he divide the total work in 4 equal parts, right? Now here we have 4 parts and at the end of first day he complete out of 4 parts 1 part. That means 1/4 of the work is completed by A in 1 day, right? And a second day the same work which is done in the first day, the same 1/4, and the third day 1/4, and the fourth day is 1/4, right? How much work is done in the first day, he complete the same work in the second day, at the third day and the fourth day. Now if we know how much work is done in the end of the first day, how we will find means we will go with this number of days. That means we are calculating for the first day and work done in that day, how much it is? 1/4. So the total work done at the end of the first day is 1 into 1/4. That means 1/4 of the work is done at the end of the day. If you want to go with the find at the end of the second day, then what I have to do? The number of days is we are calculating for the second day and work done in that day is 1/4. That means 2 into 1/4 is 1/2. That means at the end of the day half of the work is completed. If the total work is done in 4 days means half of the work is done in 2 days, right? At the end of the third day means 3 into 1/4, then you will get 3/4 of the work is done in end of the third day, and fourth day means 4 into 1/4, that means 1. Time and work, we consider the total work equals to 1 year. Okay. Then if a man complete 1/4 of the work in 1 day, that means A's 1 day's work is 1/4 year. If A complete 1/4 of the work in 1 day, then the total work is completed in 4 days. Simply reciprocal the value of 1 day's work, then you will get the number of days. Is it clear? For example, if a man complete 1/5 of the work in 1 day, then the total work is completed in 5 days. If a man complete 1/nth work in a day, right, then the work is completed in how many days? N days. Is it clear? This is the general thing. So if a man complete 1/nth work in a day, then the total work is completed in N days, right? Is it clear? Done. We'll take a look now. Now the question is, question ఏంటంటే A complete a work in 12 days and B complete the same work in 6 days. Got it? Now if we engage A and B together, they complete the work in how many days? That is the question, right? If A complete the total work in 12 days means then you have to find 1 day's work of A. It is 1/12. This is 1 day's work of A and 1 day's work of B is 1/6. Now we have to find 1 day's work of A and B together. So 1 day's work of A is 1 by 12 and 1 day's work of B is 1 by 6, and these two guys are working together, so that we have to add the both 1 day's works. Now if you solve this, what you will get? 12 is the LCM here, so 1 plus 2, that means you will get 3 by 12. This is 1 day's work of A and B. If you simplify this, what you will get? 1 by 4. Here A and B together complete 1/4 of the work in 1 day. So AB's 1 day's work is 1 by 4, so that the total work is completed in 4 days. If you reciprocal 1 day's work of this, then you will get the total number of days. Is it clear? Done. We will go with another example, right? We will go with A complete a work in 12 days and B complete the same work, we will go with 15 days, and C complete the same work in 20 days. Same work means what happened? Let us go with assumption. Chalo. Here is the assumption. Here is the wall. Assume that if we engage A alone for this particular work, he complete the total work in 12 days. If we engage B alone for the same wall, so he complete the work in 15 days. C alone means 20 days. Now you have to find, if we engage all the three guys together, A, B, C, they complete the work in how many days? This question is clear, right? Now how will you find this? First of all, you have to calculate 1 day's work of all the three guys. Now if A complete a work in 12 days means 1 day's work of A is how much here? 1 by 12. This is 1 day's work of A, and 1 day's work of B is how much here? 1 by 15, and 1 day's work of C is how much here? 1 by 20. Got it? Now you have to find ABC's 1 day's work. That means 1 day's work of A, it is 1 by 12, and 1 day's work of B, it is 1 by 15, and 1 day's work of C, it is 1 by 20. Got it? Now if you simplify this, what will get here? 12, 15, 20, the LCM is how much here? 60 is the LCM, right? 12 in 65 times, the 5 plus 4 plus 3, that means what will get here? 12 by 60, or it is 1 by 5. So all the three guys, ABC's together complete 1/5 of the work in 1 day, so that the total work is completed in 5 days. Is it clear? Yes? I will explain once again. The question is, A complete a work in 12 days and B complete the same work which is done by A in 15 days, and C complete the same work in 20 days. Now the question is, all the three guys together complete the work in how many days? The same work. So that you have to find 1 day's work of A, it is 1 by 12, because he complete the total work in 12 days, right? And 1 day's work of B means 1 by 15, and 1 day's work of C is 1 by 20. Right? Now you have to find ABC's 1 day's work, that means 1 by 12 plus 1 by 15 plus 1 by 20, the resultant is 1 by 5. Now the total work is completed in, if we reciprocal 1 day's work, then you will get the total number of days, it is 5 days. Is it clear guys? Right. Thank you.